I guess I was playing in Redemption. Alt limit and parody mode. Alright, so I hadn't realized I'd apparently beaten Rebirth when I was playing this, because it said clear, so I was already into Redemption. But I'm gonna do a new game because I love this game. Oh, there's cheat mode. Recommended for those who played that, or for those who want to enjoy the story. I didn't know there was cheat mode. That's cool. We're not doing cheat mode though, we're doing normal mode. This is, I know I've streamed this probably on YouTube before for GU. At some point. But this game is the love of my life. It got me through some pretty shitty times when I was a kid, so I loved this series to death. And I'm kind of really sad it didn't go further, like we didn't get the next game in the series technically. We got something with this, because they added like a 4th or 5th to this. And they added a bunch of backstory stuff that we didn't get when they did this release. So that was pretty baller, actually. Like really baller. And I don't know if my microphone's picking up the TV, because I have directional speakers, because I unfortunately don't have a headset that works, or a nice, you know, awesome microphone that I could plug in and use, because life sucks and I have a puppy, and she devoured my good headset. Literally, my puppy devoured my good headset. I don't even know if this microphone's picking up my audio. So I'm playing a lot of games lately where I have to talk a lot when I try and record shit, and I don't have exactly the voice to do that. And I totally just realized I hadn't taken my meds yet. That's a problem. That's a bit of a problem. I just realized that. I kind of wish they'd remaster the first set of Dot Hack games too, that had ties to the first anime, because that would have been really nice to get to replay those. I have them, sort of. They were a gift from a friend who had all of them and loved them to death, for my PlayStation 2, but my PlayStation 2 doesn't really work very well anymore, and, yeah, so.
Hey.
I like how they also introduce you to the game this way.
Yeah, you! I'm talking to you!
It's really nice, because you come in, your character Haseo pops in, and this is, you know,
so, I take it this is your first time playing this game. Yeah.
And they actually let you basically run as
if you wish, we will be honored to show you around.
This is the tutorial round, basically. This is how they teach you how to play, so that when you get to the later point of the story and the character is already well aware of his capabilities and well advanced in this game and understands the game style, you don't have to be forced to learn the basics. You know his basics already, because that's the basics he knows. And I also like that this just keeps pausing, because it's like
it allows you to instantly send and receive messages from any player online in the world.
So it's very choppy.
Invite people that you have member addresses for to join into your party.
Which is was a weird choice to me, that they had these random pauses. Like, okay, I'm pressing triangle, you stupid game. Pay attention. Okay, press oh, now it'll work. See, and this just, teaches you how to select the party and everything, and this is stuff that Haseo would know.
Okay, let's have some fun.
This is, sorry, I'm getting slightly distracted. Stuff that Haseo would know, when you get to the actual main start of the game. So they did really good when they kind of made this the tutorial, and it's literally his introduction to the game. And it does a really good whirl also of setting his motivations into the world, basically. Oh, I forgot how fast you move. It's like so different. You can see my two, my two saves. Oh gosh. Yeah, I had a lot of had a lot. I kind of just spammed it for hours at this point, went from here to here. So, yes, which is nice. But I love this game to death. Okay. Alright, so I saved. I forgot how fast he moves though in this one. Like, this is just where spammy boy.
This is a transporter called the Chaos Gate. Players can use this to
It's
travel from
also
the root
really
town
interesting
to
the
other
way
locations.
they
Choose
do
work
the conversations in the game.
in the world. All locations except for root
Because
towns,
it's-
fields, and dungeons.
If you
are
think
called
about
areas.
it, unless they're in a voice chat, all of this shit is typed.
You can warp to these areas
And
by
I'm
combining
not saying they're
three
not in a
words
voice
of
chat,
the
because I'm
Chaos
pretty sure
Gate.
some of them are actually in a voice chat,
These words
but it's
determine
also
the type of area, monster strength, and so on.
interesting the way they did this,
Alright,
these
let's try
random
out the word
pauses
Choose
and
area
stuff.
word from the menu.
Okay, I get it. Select area word.
This is where you input the words. The
Okay.
thing at the top is the word plate. You
Okay.
combine the three words in here to create the area you want to go.
Okay.
The gyro at the left of the screen shows your current stock of words. You can
Yep.
get more words by getting information from
Other players, emails, and forums. Yeah,
Okay, why don't you
forums
give it a
are
try?
pretty
Let's
baller.
start with the first word. Choose
Okay.
courageous from your stock.
So this is literally just tutorial, which is nice. Courageous, engaging, daydream.
Okay, now you can go to your first area. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. See the mark left of the area? That's a server symbol. It
Indicates,
the
yeah.
server you're right now. It's showing triangle for Delta. So, as you can see, we are all in the Delta server.
If it's a different server, you'll go to another
There's
area,
also a
even
really
with the same
good
area word. Pay
movie
attention to the
based
server
upon this
symbol.
animated
When
movie
invited to an
that
area
I
by a
was
If you want to know more, just check out some of
totally.
the forums.
It was really good. It was an alternate take on this story, but it was still really good. I mean, I love that the story is interesting, going into the dot hack kind of universe and how things happen. The Morgana mode gone and everything with Kite
We've all
and
been transported to a field.
even the stuff before that
Open
is
your
so
map to
fascinating.
take a
And the
look at
fact that in
layout.
this one they link each of them together actually, and they're all linked together in okay, I've done it. Okay, there we go.
This is
That
the
pulls up my
area.
map. They're all linked together, and you learn it because some of the characters in this one were in the other ones, and in the anime, and some of the characters you don't expect, and some of the characters just don't remember, including your main character,
This
which
is
I
our
think
mission.
is, you know, the fact that like you can find all this information out, you dig through it, and you learn about it in the lore of the game, but it's never outright kind of just said, which I thought was really cool.
Missions
Okay.
are basically, well, I guess they're sort of like our objective for the
See, and this is where I'm like, okay, so he's speaking in this case, but he was
Looks
typing
like
in
this is a
others.
collection
It's an
mission.
interesting kind of.
We must collect 3 symbol fragments and make our way to the Beast Temple.
But at the same time, it also reads like text.
Symbol fragments are in treasure
Someone's just
chests
reading
found
text
on the
aloud.
altars. The altars are protected by monsters, so the only options are to open the treasure without being seen, or defeat the monsters first, then open the treasure.
These
Yeah,
are the
so
altar icons.
it's.
I suggest we first head to each of these icons and open the treasure chest.
I think these guys would, in this case
This
of the
is
game, be
icon for the
typing.
Beast Temple, which is our
Because
final
why would they talk to
destination.
someone
Okay,
initially-
now that we've confirmed what our mission is, let's be on our way.
and then that's talking?
Wait up, Asta. You forgot one more thing.
Okay, more talking. And that's talking about the
Okay,
transporter.
This time, let's really get going.
If you're unsure where the Beast Temple or the altars are, just press my thing to pull up my map. Cool. I don't need to do that. I know where the Beast Temple and the altars are. I technically don't need the
Nice. We found an altar already.
also like how like his stuff is like his thoughts are actually, you can see them as subtitles still Perform a surprise attack by posting monsters around the altar without being seen and pressing X when the target cursor appears. There we go. I wonder if I can 100% this one. Yeah, I get it. Smoke screen, so we have to fight it out. And then, you know, you're such a fast little running. And then in combat, you are slow as all shit. Okay, so attack, combo attack, charge attack, guard. Oh, I forgot there's a guard. Okay, you guys popped in a while after I got hurt. That was cool. That's great. Okay, signal fragments. Search the chest top of the altar. Okay. No, I don't want to give them a gift. They're jerks. Okay, that's the beast temple is straight down, so I want to go... not that way, this way. Here we go. Right, okay. And a lot of this, also, this particular game, is grinding when you play, because you definitely need to get your character up to a certain level before you, like, deal with shit.
The regular and combo skills enable you to...
Yes, I know, you're telling me about skills and SP. So R1, skill trigger, and obviously all I have is Gale Blade.
You can press the button.
Now try it out.
Yeah, so all I have is Gale Blade right now.
Alright.
The skill trigger.
It can also be...
Yeah, and you're telling me.
Of course I haven't.
Rangeki, yeah. I love my Rangeki attacks, honestly.
There you go.
Very well.
That's a good idea.
Jeez, you guys are assisting out. Yay! Health up. Okay, woohoo. I mean, this is gonna, like, literally matter nothing, technically, because I'm gonna lose it all, but that's neither here nor there. None of this shit matters, really, because you do end up losing all of it. So. Yeah. Remember what the assholes taught me. Got it. About time one of you jerks healed me. There we go. Seriously? You guys only pop in after it takes too long. That's just hilarious. Okay, 3. Cool. Don't kick. That kick looked weird. Okay, cool. Yay, Beast Temple is now open. Alright, let's get our ass over there.
Yeah! Awesome job! Alright, let's finish off by heading for the Beast Temple.
Okay, yeah.
Now use the map to check your position, just like we taught you.
Oh, shut up. I know how to get to the Beast Temple. Paid attention. Jeez. I really don't like these two because they're jerks. They're the type of jerks that would make me rage quit a game for a while and then come back later and, you know, dick around with these type of assholes, because sometimes I'll do that. There's a reason why I don't like PvP games as much. I mean, I'll play them because they can be interesting and they can be fun, but they're not really my forte, where there's a lot of PvP, unless it's in like a specific space. So then we get cutscene time. Cutscene time, cutscene time. I love my cutscene time. If my voice isn't recorded, I'll be so happy because then I'll just have cutscenes that I can download, technically.
This is a statue of Folset, the god of law.
I might just replay
call
this
it the beast
and
statue.
stream it
But
with
I
no
think
audio,
in the
actually.
Game story, it's supposed to be an important god or something. You see that treasure box? That's the offering to the beast statue. There's a rare item inside of that you can only get in this area.
It's not really a
Go
rare
ahead
item.
and open it, Haseo.
You sure? Go ahead. You're still a noob. You need all the help you can get.
It's literally not that rare of an item. Like, it's a rare item! It's sky armor! No. Cutscene.
Thanks. What the?
The items in the treasure chest are your rewards.
Yes, and our reward is you.
I love taking out these pathetic noobs. It's really quite fun. Face it, an idiot like you isn't qualified to play this game.
Hey, hold on. I thought you said I could kill this one. Don't you remember? After all, this is my reward.
I like how their faces are not nearly as animated as Haseo's, which actually shows like his expressions, and theirs are just flat plastic pieces. Like even in cutscene, they're lower polygon shaped, you know, lower quality.
Nice try, dear.
Whereas his is very animated. Oh man, this just makes me want to write Morgana's Children again.
How pathetic.
I should look up what I wrote
Well,
for
what do you
Morgana's Children.
expect from a noob who's just logged in for the first time?
Ugh, come on, say something already.
Hello?
Oh, Vaughn.
I swear, just pretend to be their friend. They fall all over themselves to let you PK them. Hey, you're still around, aren't you, kid? Huh? What the?
And his face is very expression filled compared to theirs as well. So it's like you know who your main characters are, just based on the fact that they actually are animated expressions, animated mouth movements. They're not a flat plastic face. It's a really good way to tell. Welcome to the world, Haseo.
Welcome to the world.
You can tell she's important because she's got the facial expression too. Whereas most of her party members don't.
What an idiot.
So you know they're like important characters. Hi, Yuri Lowenthal. I love your voice so much, sir. And I forgot, Johnny Young Bosch is in here. He's Kun.
The terror of death!
It's Aseo! The PKK!
What?
Oh, I didn't realize Liam O'Brien did entrance. Oh my fuck. Oh man. My heart. I mean, I recognized Ovan as Jameson Pierce because he is a man who makes me want to hurt things. His voice is way too gorgeous. Oh, Sam Riegel was Syllabus? Holy shit. I didn't know that. Oh man. I love Syllabus. He's one of my favorite characters. Aww. Oh, I didn't know Crispin Freeman was in here too. Sakaki, that's cool. I'm recognizing names now, that's nice. God, I love being 30 because then I could just sit here and be like, oh hey, these are voices I know. Oh man. Man. Oh man. Kirk Thornton. Okay, cool. Yeah, he's important because he's got an animated face. That's one of the interesting things I noticed. I love it though. Okay. Michael McConaughey.
I'm surprised. I didn't think you'd be that strong. I guess this means that the rumor about you killing 100 PKers wasn't a lie after all.
This is
Hey,
interesting.
Come on, don't look at me like that. Here, let me apologize. So just take it easy, calm down, and die!
Do you know Tri-Edge?
Gosh.
What did you say?
He's a legendary PK, shrouded in blue fire. They say players that get killed by him never come back to the game.
Huh? Oh, come on now. Don't tell me you actually believe that crap. Those old forum fairy tales. So, you think you can go up against me, the great Bordeaux, and just walk away like nothing happened?
It's interesting because you also get the sounds of struggle and stuff where they're making grunts of pain and things, and it's like, are they just role-playing that? Or, because you know she's not feeling it. She ain't feeling it. So are they just role-playing that? I mean, it's you know, a huge question. I don't even remember where this particular game ends because they all kind of blurred together for me into one massive storyline, which is good and bad, so I didn't even realize I had beaten this, because I was pretty sure to finish this one you have to beat Endurance, but I don't remember fighting him last time I played this, so, but I did somehow go from
So it's you.
playing it to playing too much.
Character that stinks of death. The
Ah,
terror of
Sakaki.
death. You're the PKK, Haseo.
Sakaki.
Players who kill other players are disgraceful. And I agree it's terrible how PKs can just strut around the world so easily these days. But is it right that you PKKs have chosen to use brute force to stop them?
Oh, why?
Time for this. Not now.
Mr.
You have no
Pierce.
authority, and it earns you nothing. So why? I am the leader of Moon Tree's Unit 2.
Your voice, sir. You like
and
only
I'm
have one
afraid I
voice,
cannot
but
overlook
Jesus
your actions.
fuck.
Did you say
It
Moon
is
Tree?
a damn good voice.
What's that? The name of a guild?
Ah.
Sorry, Sakaki, but I've already got enough friends. Thanks.
Is it Pierce or Price? I can never remember. I don't know. P something. Jameson. Fuck. Nugget. You know, I really wanted to punch Adelie in the beginning of these games. Oh yeah, now I remember how it ended. It ends with fighting Adelie, I think.
Shino.
This one. If I remember correctly, you fight Adelie. You actually fight Adelie. I don't remember getting that far. Gosh.
It's not unusual to meet players with similar characters in an online game like this.
Well, similar character, similar personality. Not that
Just
similar,
a case
but
of
somewhat.
mistaken identity.
Hey, you. Why don't you just... Huh? A text message.
I like how his mouth's not moving in that instant, but he's still
Delta
talking.
Hidden Forbidden Waterfall. Waiting at Arcade Kel.
That's just like ridiculous.
Ovan.
Oh, you dumbass. I'm sorry. He's just such a single-minded shit. Such a single-minded shit. I love him. I love his character so much.
Why don't you stop acting
But I
like
mean,
a complete fool?
I mean, he's
what you PKKs are trying to do. If you
him.
succeed,
Like,
you'll be no different from the PKs themselves.
you want my heart? Eat it. Eat it and have Yuri Lowenthal voice character for me. Quickest way to get me to love anything is to have Yuri Lowenthal in it. I'm not gonna lie. That is literally the quickest way to get me to love anything, because his voice. His voice. Aww. I have a voice thing, so... Poor Bruce from my dog being a brat. Let's see.
I should call you the Terror of Death. You've gotten quite strong. A lot stronger than you were back then.
There we go. That's where it is.
Well, I was forced to become stronger. Thanks to you. You. Where have you been?
Haseo, always
Dang.
the reliable one.
Puppies crying.
I could count on you.
When the Twilight Brigade broke up, why didn't you come then? What have you been doing the last 6 months?
I was busy. It was such a small seed. I needed to find out what was growing inside. And there was only one way to find out. That's why I decided to raise it.
You raised it? What are you talking about, Ovan?
I'm speaking figuratively.
When you suddenly disappeared, we all just... Why did you disappear like that? After that, Shino...
Haseo, do you want to know about Tri-Edge?
Wait, you know Tri-Edge?
6 months now, and Shino hasn't come back to the world since Tri-Edge killed her. Meanwhile, the real-life Shino is lying in a coma, and no one seems to know the reason why. Tri-Edge, he is not a normal PK.
So you knew about Shino?
Yes, but that's all that I know. But if you were able to find Tri-Edge, you might learn something about Shino's coma. You may also learn more about what really happened that day. And if you were somehow able to defeat Tri-Edge,
then maybe Shino would come out of the coma.
if my information is correct, he will be back today at the scene of the crime.
The scene of the crime? You mean...
Delta Hidden Forbidden Holy Ground. The place where Shino was killed.
the whole Grand's cathedral. Yes, finally. I'll get my chance. I swear I'll bring Shino back. I'll do it, Ovan.
Yes.
Huh.
You and I. We're the only ones who could possibly bring her back.
We're the only ones. Ovan?
I'll meet you at the Holy Ground. There are some things I must do. He will be back today, at the scene of the crime.
Tri-Edge is coming here.
They say there used to be a statue of a girl here.
A girl?
That's right. She was called Aura.
I wonder, why'd she disappear?
Who knows? Maybe she just lost her interest. Lost hope for this world.
What's that sound? Tri-Edge? You bastard! What the hell are you? This guy killed Shino. It's not over yet! Huh? What the? I was fighting Tri-Edge, but then... Damn it, I can't remember. Huh? I don't remember doing that. Reformatted? What's going on? What about my emails? Huh? What the hell? I would never delete these. They're all... gone? Even the emails I got from Shino. Everything's been reformatted. What the hell is going on? An email? Ovan?
There are two paths before you. One of these will lead to safety and shame. It is the path where you give up the world and never log in again. The other path leads to peril and pride. It is the path where you continue the world and resume your search for the truth. Let me be blunt. The latter path is tortuous and will threaten both your mind and body. Once you have chosen it, there will be no turning back. If you still choose to walk this path, then there will come a time when you and I will meet again in the world. When the time comes, I will once again say this to you. Welcome to the world.
Trial and truth. Whether or not I should quit the world? You should know better, Ovan. I'm gonna go back to the world. And then, I'm gonna get Shino back, no matter what.
Okay, so what have we got here? Loading. Alright, so much news. Alright, let's go ahead and play the new Ihara.
Salvador Ihara's Online Jack. We investigate the hottest controversies in today's news. The in-your-face, hard-hitting show. Welcome to Online Jack. Okay, get ready, all you netizens out there. Today's Jack target is Doll Syndrome. Have you heard of it? It's the mystery illness that's spreading like wildfire among grade schoolers. It causes verbal and mental defects that leave victims non-responsive. That's right. This disease turns children into lifeless dolls. Oh no! But we'll fight
hilarious.
to combat this earth-shattering
I love
crisis.
this.
We at Online Jack started an investigation.
This is hilarious. It's so funny.
I, Salvador Ihara, will save the world! It's called Doll Syndrome, a truly mysterious illness. Some scientists tell us the cause is endocrine-disrupting chemicals, but what I want to showcase here is this book. Internet games are turning our kids into dolls. A warning about Doll Syndrome. Taichiro Sugai, a professor from Takayama University, wrote the book and lives here. According to his book, Doll Syndrome's root cause is none other than online games. Online games. Famous games such as The World, perhaps. I love them too, but he says that online games and their more than 12 million participants all living out their virtual dreams are the cause. You'll remember that several years ago, the World game was found to be responsible for players being put into a coma. Could it be that it's also causing the dreaded Doll Syndrome? Are these online games nothing but a blight upon our society? If the professor feels that way, then let's see what he has to say. Let us begin the interview.
What do you want? You know how late it is?
Hey there, I'm the host of Online Jack, Salvador Ihara. I have a few questions about your book. Online games are turning our kids into dolls, a warning about Doll Syndrome. Huh. Ah, can you believe this guy? Open up, Professor Sugai. We want to talk to you.
You've just come to make fun of my book, haven't you? Get away from here.
If you don't explain yourself on camera, sir, you'll make yourself look even more suspicious.
I don't have to explain myself. All I did was publish the results of my own independent research.
How you say independent research, but isn't it true that your sources themselves are questionable?
Not as questionable as you.
Well, then prove to us that your sources are credible. If you do, we won't bother you anymore, Professor.
No! Give me a break. Who would believe you? And another thing, I'm an associate professor.
Okay.
Well, we were turned down by Associate Professor Sugai, but to follow our own independent research, we went undercover into the very elementary school that Sugai was investigating. This is the elementary school where Associate Professor Sugai was conducting his study on doll syndrome. Is a killer disease stalking the children of this ordinary elementary school? Let's take a look. Hey there, boys and girls. There's no need to fear. Salvador Aihara is here.
Who are you? We're in the middle of class.
Oh, what is this vision of loveliness that graces our presence? Hello, senorita. You and I can save the world together. Viva Salvador!
Get out of here, you creep!
Here we are in the teacher's
Oh my gosh.
I haven't been to one of these since the days when I used to peep under girls' skirts.
If you want to film in here, you need to get permission first.
But the whole purpose of the show is it's undercover.
You entertainment people have no decency.
You're so beautiful when you're angry.
Stop that. What are you investigating?
Doll syndrome. Miss Michiru Tajima, teacher of 4th grade class 1.
Oh my gosh. So dumb. It's such a dumb thing. R2 breaks 12 million mark. CyberConnect Japan announced today that its popular online game, The World R2, has sold 12 million copies worldwide. CC Corp's other products include The World, Fate Must Die, Person, and Kurukuru Michi. The World R2 is an online game set in a fantasy world where humans and beasts live together. Players become world-renowned adventurers, traveling around killing monsters and discovering the world's secrets. As recently as a few years ago, shares in the world were at an all-time low due to the emergence of new developers. On top of that, the world was completely shut down after all data was lost in a disastrous fire at CC Corp headquarters. Amid the chaos and compensation issues that resulted from those events, CC Corp announced the sequel, The World R2. Most people deemed it a desperate plea for attention, and many analysts declared that the R2 would fail miserably. However, the figures shown today have proven that The World is as popular as ever. CC Corp seems confident, watch us overcome problems we encountered on our previous title. Seems we'll be watching The World for some time today. So, space station in this world. It has been nearly 5 years since the space station evolution was completed and the second station announced. The International Space Station, built with cooperation of America, Japan, EU, Russia, and China, is finally nearing completion. Initially, it was projected to launch in 2017. In contrast to the Evolution, which is currently being used as a space lavatory, a new space station is planned for use in the construction of the moon base, exploration of Mars, and the search for extraterrestrial intelligence.
Participation of Japan and many other countries,
there he is. There he is again.
For completion in 2017 is nearly done. As large as a soccer stadium, this fully manned facility will be used for various types of research in a deep space environment.
Administration Relations Bill has been passed with a majority vote. With this, the digitization of our government approaches its final stages. Starting this month, all local servers managed by regional governments will be frozen, and all the various ID rules used by self-governing bodies will be unified to federal government specifications. In addition, it will become required for all governing bodies to adopt the numbering system, and for all citizens to wear their own number at all times for administrative purposes. The system, introduced to speed up government processes by conducting them online, is already being used in online online banking, shopping, and other sites. By using a receiver placed over one's home, all Japanese citizens will be able to use their cell phones or mobile computers to access a variety of services from anywhere in the country. Yet, in spite of the incredible conveniences we have today, the system has met with severe opposition. Recently, the Independent Japan Party won many seats in the lower house of the Diet because of the popular position to abandon the bill altogether. Calls for all political parties to discuss this bill are still continuing, and the problem has attracted lots of media attention. Mr. Koji, chief editor of the weekly magazine Netwatcher, had this to say: "It is true the system will make things very convenient. When you compare the time when the bill was first approved to now, encryption technology has made huge leaps. The NAB, Network Administration Bureau, has been established, and some semblance of order has been brought to the Internet. There are far fewer data leaks, and at first glance it would appear that there are no problems whatsoever. However, take a moment to think. In exchange for IT advancements and more convenient lifestyle, we have been reduced to being defined by a 15-digit combination. This is no different from the ear tags placed on cows and horses to tell them apart. It is no wonder the people are so opposed to this degrading system. Despite all this, the system has made it through the legal process and will soon be part of our lives. Will there ever come a day where we'll welcome it?"
The Online Administration Act received a majority vote of the ruling party, meaning the adoption of the citizen numbering system seems to be inevitable. As a result, the process of converting to an electronic government has overcome its final hurdle.
"I'm a hero." Those are the words written on a sketchbook found in a young boy's school bag. The recent outbreak of juvenile delinquency is said to be the effect of video games, according to gaming experts. It's not a game, excuse me, according to experts. Games have far better graphics compared to novels and comics, and games are interactive. It's easy for children to see them as the protagonists of their favorite game. This is a dangerous phenomenon. For example, what would happen if a child were to play an extreme action game and began to believe that he was the game's main character? He could possibly act in real life the same way he could in game. It frightens me just thinking about the consequences of that. There are several cases of parents, both game-influenced assailants and their victims, suing game companies, claiming they are responsible for making their children into criminals or are somehow responsible for their child's death. However, the game companies respond by saying, "We have implemented a perfectly good rating system for our games, and no one is allowed to buy them without proper identification. Perhaps the ones who are truly to blame are the parents who allowed their children to buy such games." A friend of one of the victims had this to say: "You can't just blame the problem on one thing. It's more complex to that. Everyone involved has to share the blame. Game makers, parents, and even myself are no exception. We should all realize this and stop this pointless arguing. After all, it's not like arguing will help bring back what was lost." CyberConnect Japan announced new model of M2D micro monocle display. The micro monocle display has been developed as the next generation of HMD's head-mounted displays. Previous models have suffered from various imbalances such as high-performance technology in a heavy, awkward helmet, or goggle types that were lacking in audio-visual capabilities. However, this new generation of head-mounted displays features all the comfort of a light goggle display together with AV performance, audio-video performance that outperforms previous helmet types. It features a standard 1280 by 1024 full-color projection display, complete with transparency option, and a high-quality audio immersion thanks to its new Omnisphere system. Its default is monocle mode, a mode where the screen is displayed in one lens only, but is also capable of switching into double lens mode, allowing one to enjoy a fully immersive virtual world. Customer service is also excellent with regular updates and complimentary software. I personally recommend the software. Automatic Broad Interpretation. It allows you to select objects in front of you and provides easy access for information about them. It has been selected as the standard equipment for CC Corp's CyberConnect Japan's online game, The World R2. Plans for it to be used in the other company projects are said to be in the works, but it is pricey, with a suggested price of $420, but it is worth it. I can't wait for its release.
Display your world. For business or for entertainment, the new M2D Micro Monocle display now on sale. Once you're freed from your mobile, the net opens up in front of your eyes.
That is Sam Riegel, 100%. New York and back in a day. Today, okay. Advanced supersonic travel. Wow. So there's like a lot of random shit in this place.
Passenger jet ASST, which can attain speeds of over Mach 3, has been officially commissioned. As a result, the amount of time it takes to fly from Tokyo to New York has been shortened from 14 hours to just 4 hours.
Okay, yeah, this is about basically people who use their
In the old
stuff.
days, when people thought of an online junkie, they envisioned someone locked in their room, glued to their computer 24 hours a day. But today, due to radical improvements in mobile devices, network games can be enjoyed outside and have given rise to a whole new breed of online junkies.
Okay, so this is... Oh, this is about gaming addiction. Which is true. It's still something that's going on today. This is... Okay. Data issues. Families. It gives you information on the world. Which I watched that one. Here we go. So this is about CC Corp's new office after the fire.
After having suffered a huge fire in 2015, CyberConnect Japan's new home office has now been completed. Subsequent investigations determined that a spark from electrical equipment led to the blaze 2 years earlier, resulting in multiple deaths and injuries.
Well, that's not good. The electrical shocks. That's not good at all.
It was discovered that the 3 armed youths who were responsible for the recent school riot were devoted online gamers. Following this discovery, public criticism of online games increased sharply.
I'm just gonna go through these real quick. So this is about global warming. This is about baseball, which is big in Japan. Let's see. Virtual academics. Oh, online computer courses. Okay. Oh, okay. And that's just about the card game being down. Alright, let's see. Go into the community forum. So this is about PKs and the PK system. Like, this is literally kind of the issue I run into with most games. Like, I don't mind... don't mind it, but it's just... Come on. Let's see. There we go. New words. This is why you go through these things. Epitaph of Twilight. Which is an actual poem, by the way. And this just goes on about the Epitaph of Twilight and how actually the storyline is actually tied to that, in a way. Not gonna lie, it's actually tied to that actual poem. Which I thought was interesting. They kind of built this universe up around it, in a way. So this is about the Twilight Key stuff. And about the Twilight Brigade, which your character was about. I miss R1, blah 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 blah. So this is about the first one. Let's see. Which is hilarious because this is also pretty accurate for like how people felt when this game came out too. It's like, I miss the first games. First games were better. Yes. Okay. Let's see. Sexy guy cards. Monster cards. See, I wish there was a way to just... Here. Oh, there we go. That makes it so much easier. I didn't realize I could do that. Okay. Okay, so this is going about the basics. But you don't get a chance to use it until like the second game, I think. And I'm not good at it, I can tell you that right now. Okay. And this is about different MMOs. Can I reply to any of these yet? No. I think the ones I can reply to, they mark, if I remember correctly. Age limit. Okay, so this is about age stuff. Cool. Oh yeah, this is about the microchips. Okay. Okay, yeah, no, still can't reply to those. Rumors. Okay, so this is about finding a guild. This is about Force of Pain challenge. Rumors about that. Which it's always good to go through these things when you play this game because they have a lot of information. Actually. About the world. So. Yep. That's just about the rumor boards, and this is art. If I click that, it gets me the art. I download it, which is really cool. In my personal opinion, so... I like that one. It's all about PKing, because it's really important to your character, so they kind of hammer home that PK's a really big thing. There you are. Da, 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 da. These are just all, you know, terrible. The ones I can respond to usually have a symbol next to them, if I remember correctly. Ooh, that's nice. Take that. Like, you get actual art of varied levels in this, which is really cool to me because it's like, that tells me, you know, it just kind of adds to the way this game is set up, which is really cool. Okay, movie player shows what movies I've unlocked. 4, 5. Yeah, act the title demo. Okay. And then there we go. Yeah, I like that. Alright, so now I'm gonna go save. And I'm gonna quit because I should go to bed. I need to think about some stuff too anyways. So